Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Empath on a Mission. Today's reading is for Capricorn. Okay, messages for Capricorn. Keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. Alright, what's going on with Capricorn Spirit for their highest good? What is going on? And what do they need to know? Okay, wow. Capricorn, we've got some pages and we've got 3 knights. We got the Page of Wands in reverse. To me, this is saying that you've recently dealt with some kind of manipulative energy, some kind of player type of energy. If you haven't, this is you not wanting that, wanting the exact opposite of that. Feeling like you've been played in the past, feeling like people have taken advantage of you, of your kindness, kind of messing around with the wrong types of people. The kind of people that just, you know, they're charming at first, they give you everything at first, they take certain actions to make you think that they care, and they end up being actually not what you thought they were at all. And this is Page, so this is like an immature energy. So any kind of immature energy that has you come across, that has come into your life and just in your vicinity, you no longer wanting that, and it's in reverse. So it's kind of like you've dealt with that, been there, done that, sick of it, ready for something new, ready for a step up, ready for somebody more mature, because this is an immature energy. So you could have been dealing with somebody younger than you, or just with that energy, very immature. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse here. And this is earth energy as well. I feel like now this person could have put you on a pedestal and made you feel that way at first and then turned out to be completely different. Or it could be this person masquerading as a king. You know, yeah. I said 3 knights before. Okay, so we have Page, Knight, and King. Wow, guys. So if you're in the dating scene, it's like you've seen it all. You've dealt with all kinds, but there's a lack of honesty here from people just not being who they say they are, you know, coming across as like this earth energy where it's very calming, like being around them, lifting you up, making you feel grounded, making you think that, wow, this could be something great. This could be a great connection. Maybe they were mirroring you and kind of pretending to be this certain person for you, kind of pretending that they were more mature, they were more like you. Maybe they learned your hobbies and they said, oh, I'm into that too, you know, but that's not really who they were, you know. And I've dealt with this in another reading. I think it was for Cancer. It's like these pages masquerading as kings. You know, it's not really who they say they are. It's just what they're putting out there to make it look like they are. I do see, okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles here. I really feel this is your energy. I really feel like you have a lot to offer and you want to offer something to somebody. Like, you have a lot of value. You're ready for something serious. You're ready to start something. And it's a knight. So it's like you're ready to just give it your all, taking it slow. But you want this person that you can be honest with. You can be fully yourself with. That you can actually share, and spiritual views too as well. If you're very spiritual, you just want somebody that values the same things that you do. You're like, all right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to offer it to somebody else. Let's see what else happens. And we have a Knight of Swords just coming right in. You see that? They're facing each other. So you're standing in your energy and kind of saying, this is what I have to offer. Kind of nervous, kind of like, oh gosh, what is next? You know, who am I going to meet next? Who am I going to date next? We have this Knight of Swords coming in. So somebody is definitely coming in soon for you. Somebody is coming, it's too soon. We're going to do more in the reading to tell what kind of person this is. But Knight of Swords is very much somebody that sees what they want and they go for it. They come in communicating. This could be somebody that gives you, words of affirmation. Somebody is going to come in and put in the work here. If they like you, you're going to know it. And again, you have to be careful making sure that this person is good for you. But I feel like there is somebody that's going to come in that's going to put in more effort at least than the last person. Let's put it that way. Somebody is charging in to communicate with you. Let's see what else. Spirit. Tell me more about this. Please tell me more. Yep, okay, so the Page of Wands was not fulfilling. You definitely walked away from somebody. Yeah, unemotionally fulfilling. They lied about who they were. They were not honest about it. They just took you for granted, and you walked away from them. You had enough sense to walk away, so good on you, Capricorn. At least you know that. I think you know your worth. I think you've been through enough. I think you've walked away. You've had to walk away before, and each time I think it gets easier and easier. At the same time, it's frustrating for you. You're very frustrated because you've been through this before. We have the Four of Pentacles here. See, you are a very giving person and you're willing to offer what you have, but there's a big part of you that's held back because of what you've seen. There is a part of you that's a little bit closed off to true love because of what you've been through, what you've seen. You feel like you have to keep a lot to yourself. And I mean, rightfully so, because there is some times where you have to hold back from certain people until you really get to know them. I feel like this page, it, came in very fast and it started quickly. So you had time to walk away from it though. Now, the Nine of Pentacles here, and it comes with the Knight of Pentacles. So again, earth energy, lots of earth energy here, and that's you. So you knowing your worth. So when you come in like a knight and you're offering it, you're also saying, I have a lot to give, but I am not willing to give it to just anybody. I will hold back if I need to. I will always put myself first, and that's you. You put yourself first. You're working on building your self-esteem and your self-worth. That's what you're focused on right now. So you're having fun in the dating scene, and sometimes you get disappointed, but ultimately you're going to choose yourself no matter what. Because you've created this peace of mind within yourself. You've created, and it's because you put so much hard work into it. You've studied, you've learned about yourself, you've done things to build your confidence and your self-esteem. Nobody is a match for that yet. They haven't come in and showed you that, and you say goodbye to them. You have no problem walking away if that's the case. So you've gotten to a really good place confidence-wise. Now we have the Nine of Cups here, waiting for that wish fulfillment. And this Knight of Swords that comes in, this could very well be that fulfilling person that's going to actually, make you happy, give you the same equal give and take. Again, take your time, but so far it's looking good. It's like you putting this work into yourself, you're going to get it back from somebody else. That's just how it works. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else for Capricorn? But I do feel this Knight of Swords has a lot to offer, at least a lot more to offer than this page disguised as a king. Okay, so the Four of Swords here. So each time you've walked away, I feel like this frustration inside you, and there's this time period where you really retreat and you go within. And I feel like you've done that so much that you're tired of it. You're tired of letting these disappointments stop you from finding love. So I do see it's like you get right back up on your feet. No matter what happens, you still get back out there, no matter how many disappointments you've experienced. And you've had to connect to source, you've had to go within, you've had to really, you sat with it for a little bit, you get upset about it, but then you move on. Nothing keeps you down for too long, Capricorn. That's the beauty of this. And it's because of this confidence that you've built within yourself. And there's a real need to remember that. Remember that connection with yourself and source. Every time you go into this, I think you go into it with a good attitude. I think you go into it with the attitude of, if this doesn't work out, there is somebody better out there for me. And what matters is the connection I have with myself, and that I would rather be alone than deal with this. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords here. This is you. I feel like you are very upfront. You're very upfront about what you expect. You communicate things. And some people cannot handle that because some people hide how they're feeling. They're not as honest as you would be. And you cut them off again. You cut them off when you need to. Once you see their true colors, once their actions don't match up to their words, or over time they show a different side, you don't mind cutting them off. You don't mind being that person. You've learned how to speak up for yourself. And this is what actually brings you peace, and it's what makes you feel good about yourself. Again, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, all this earth energy, all you, this is you. Like, you've mastered. I feel like every time you get let down, every time these people show you who they are, it only reaffirms your faith in yourself and your love for yourself. It makes you more aware, and it actually makes you calmer. So I really feel like you're calm about this whole thing. I really feel like you're in a good headspace. You have a good attitude about the dating scene. You have a good attitude about yourself and life in general. Very nurturing to the outside world, and you have so much love to give. So that's the thing. Even if you may hold some things back, for the right person, it's just going to explode like this avalanche of love. This is what comes out of you. The things that matter to you, you hold those dear to your heart. And you would love to find somebody that matches that really has, they have morals and values. Because I think at the root of it, Capricorn, this is who you are. And it could have been your upbringing. You were brought up to be a good person overall, to really treat people the way that you want to be treated. That's what you learned. And you learned to walk away also. Now, sometimes with the Four of Pentacles here and walking away, it's like this has stopped you before in the past. Kept you not open for love. But I think you're realizing that you can heal yourself, and realizing that not everybody is going to hurt you, and that you have to get back out there if you want to find that person. It's okay. It's okay to get back out there. It's okay to have disappointments, and then just to learn to love yourself even more. It's like practice for the perfect person. That's what you're doing. This is all a test. This is practicing for that person, that special person that's going to come to you. But you're also fulfilling your own wishes in the meantime, regardless of disappointments, regardless of who's hurt you. You know that you have you to come back to. It's like this just strengthens you every time. And it's going to make you ultimately a good vibrational match for that next person that comes along. We have the Eight of Swords here. I feel like sometimes people they see something good. They see you, Capricorn, and they want to tie you down. It's like they want to keep you to themselves. They're dulling your shine while they're doing so. They're not being fair to you. It's like they want to keep you like a bird in a cage, in a golden cage. They don't want to let you be you, and this is the problem you've run into before. Maybe you've had relationships in the past, unhealthy ones that were codependent, where you felt trapped, like these abusive situations where over time, and it was emotional manipulation as well, they'd pull the blinders over your eyes. They would gaslight you. They would make you think that you were the problem, but you see it now. You get it now. You know that you were never the problem, that you just gave your love to the wrong people. So you're recognizing that now. You're seeing yourself for the beauty that you really are, inside and out. And this isn't going to be you again. So anybody that comes in, this Knight of Swords. So I think that you have this, you're going to be able to discern if this person is good for you or not. Now, the cards aren't being very specific, but it is saying, excuse me, it is saying use your judgment. Remember, do their actions match up to people in the past? Are you seeing red flags right away? Because if you are, and again, if these promises come up, but it's just showing, you know, I'll give you this, I'll offer you this, but I want you to be submissive to this in this way. You know, they try to tie you down. Keep your eyes open to any kind of flags that come out. Spirit is saying, remember what you've learned. Remember what you've been through. And continue to use your wisdom to weed out these people. So even if you find somebody and they come and they're different than everybody else, it doesn't mean that they're right for you. It just means that they're different. So pay attention to what they do. Pay attention to their actions so that you don't end up in the same situation again. But I think that you're a lot smarter now. You've toughened up. You've realized not to put yourself there again. So just be careful of that. But let's pull you guys some advice. Okay, let's pull you some advice for Capricorn. What advice do you have for them, Spirit? Okay. We have expect powerful change, and that's because of the changes you're making in yourself. We have don't let pride get in your way. Okay. Full moon in Leo. Conclusions are within reach. You're going to meet that person. I'm telling you, this is all a test, Capricorn. This is all on your way. This is on your path and your timeline of what you're having to go through. Kissing a bunch of frogs to find your prince, basically. All right, I hope that resonated with you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did. If you'd like a personal reading, all that information will be linked down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.